Well, the engine is now out of the frame, so really we're now looking at how are you going to clean it up. Well, I've already made a start, but look at that. Of course, if you've got the money and if you've got the wherewithal, you can easily get this done by getting it vapor blasted, or get somebody to rebuild it for you, or other bits and pieces. But the idea of these videos is to show you how to do it yourself, rather than spending vast amounts of money on vapor blasting or whatever. So I'll show you what I do. And then remove the cam box, and then it's boring. It's ubiquitous, but just scrape the crud off of the faces. And just spend your time. These blades are brilliant for getting rid of all that's crappy. And then when you've gone round with the blade and you've done all this, give it a good wash. Give it a going over with a bit of sandpaper, and you will be surprised at the finish. I mean, obviously that finish is only any good if you paint it. That's not a finish good enough to be seen as, but you can then paint it with proper engine paint, VHT, the right colour. You can get the colour matched at your local dealers, paint suppliers or whatever. And then once you've got the paint and it's VHT, you can make a nice job. This is boring, it is ubiquitous, and some would say, oh, I'm bloody doing that. But if you're not going to do it, send it away to have it vapor blasted. Something to do. So you can see the general consensus. I've done that easy bit there. I've got to do all of these fins. Oh my god, that's going to be hard, isn't it? Yeah, it is, look. Because you've got to do this on every single bit. And you've got to do it until it's really nice. And get into every single bit. But lockdown lasts ages. So you may as well have something to do that ain't going to take you 2 minutes. See? I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. And there's the same area, only a few minutes later. That's only the first pass, because you can still see loads of areas where there is rubbish. But that's the first pass. Now you go again and you do even more little tiny bits, blow it all off with the air gun, and then it's virtually ready for its first coat of paint. I'll show you what it looks like. So there it is after a coat of VHT. Now I've only done the head just to sort of show you what can be done. I mean, it's taken me about 15 minutes from when I first shot with it in horrible condition to the way it is now. And the thing is, it's not as good as vapor blasting, but it don't cost any money, just costs a little bit of time. And surely with the restoration, that's what you want to do, innit? Use up your time. So just go over the entire engine. Probably take you about a week, in the evenings or during the day, depending on what you're doing. Just go over it and do each bit individually, and then ultimately spray the entire thing with VHT or whatever colour you want, really. VHT paint, no, because obviously very high temperature. And then things like these nuts, I can replace these nuts. Now they're head nuts, so I've got to be careful when I remove them, but they can be replaced. And then obviously a new plug in there. This is going to be replaced, this cam box, because it's broke. There, look, broke. So that'll be replaced. So when I replace it, I'm going to polish that So that's going to be the colour, and then with the polished covers, the colour of the engine will be nice. These covers are going to be polished. What a lovely engine. Look at the shot of the bike when I first got it in this area. The left-hand cylinder. And look at it now. I mean, you know, ain't finished yet, obviously, but gives you an idea. There you go then, this gives you an idea what the front of the engine looks like before I get involved. I'll show you what it looks like after I've cleaned it and then after I've painted it. Here is the engine once it's been painted. Painted it all the way round. It took about 3 days to clean it all up and to paint it to look to this standard. Now all I've got to do is take the covers off, polish the covers up. Well, probably use paint stripper to clean them up, and then polish them up.